Hello, Nova Nation. It's WXVU Sports Director David Szczepanski here in the WXVU studio, and it's time for the Villanova women's basketball recap video as the Wildcats took on Princeton on Wednesday night at the Finn at 7 p.m. And unfortunately, Villanova fell to Princeton by a final score of 73-68. And Villanova played a really competitive game for the first three quarters. The Wildcats had a lead at halftime, but unfortunately, down the stretch, Villanova struggled once again. Similar to the Wildcats contest against Fairfield, which was a loss for Villanova, Villanova was outscored by double digits in the fourth quarter against Princeton. And really, the whole night, Villanova struggled from behind the arc. Both teams struggled from behind the arc, shooting less than 30% at the end of the contest. But Villanova shot only 23% from behind the arc against Princeton. Jasmine Bosco did have 16 points. Kennedy Henry played a strong game with 13 points. Danae Carter was also in double digits with 12 points. Villanova and Princeton very competitive in terms of the rebounding battle. That was only decided by 1 or 2 rebounds. Villanova did have some turnover issues, but once again, the biggest issue for Villanova was truly just down the stretch in the fourth quarter. The Wildcats did not score a field goal in the last 8 minutes of this game, and like I said, Villanova really did struggle down the stretch against Princeton's defense, and that's why Princeton is a really good team, right? Princeton beat Villanova in New Jersey last year. They're always well coached, always ready to go. And this was a tough non-conference loss for Villanova, but against a very good, very strong competitive team in Princeton. And, you know, a tough week for Villanova. Lost to Fairfield last week and then had a lot of travel with VCU coming back home from Canada. And I'm sure that Coach Dillon and Villanova would have liked some more time to prepare for this game against a really tough Tigers team. But unfortunately, Villanova did lose, struggled in the fourth quarter. And I just think maybe perhaps they got a little tired coming down the stretch in this game, the final 10 minutes with all the travel. So Villanova does fall to 2-2. The Wildcats looking to shoot the ball much better on Sunday against James Madison in Virginia. That game will tip off at 2 p.m. Won't have any WXU coverage, but we'll have coverage on my social media. Thanks for tuning into this recap video. Again, Villanova unfortunately falling to Princeton on Wednesday night at the Finn, 73-68. Villanova now with an overall record of 2-2. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, go Cats!